Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Sagittarius on two houses in a natal horoscope. Well, when you have the same sign on two houses in a natal chart, it very strongly emphasizes and accentuates the characteristics and traits of that particular sign, and in conjunction with those houses. Now, if let's say somebody has the sign Sagittarius on two houses, it's going to make this person really not have much difficulty in expressing being philosophical, being expansive, ebullient, sometimes even blunt, outspoken, and the optimism, and these and perhaps even religion in the areas that are occupied by the houses. Now, let's take for example somebody that has Sagittarius on the 7th and 8th houses in their natal chart. Well, this person, somebody with Sagittarius, first I'll say on the 7th, could show this expansiveness, this ebullience, this philosophical nature, the frankness in connection in their relationships. It could be somebody that attracts a partner, or just in relationships, people that are adventurous, optimistic, buoyant, expansive, religious. And if somebody has Sagittarius on the 8th house, this would show somebody that in terms of perhaps their sexual relationships, things connected with transformation, rebirth, regeneration, that the Sagittarius qualities could very strongly come out. It could indicate somebody that's also fortuitous in matters perhaps connected with inheritances, and could show a lot of enthusiasm and exuberance perhaps in astrological, occult, supernatural type things, and so I guess you could say subjects. Now, if someone has in both those houses, well, perhaps what happens is there's an integration or amalgamation with those two houses, and it has a Sagittarius flavoring. So this could be a person that may show ability to perhaps transform, which is the 8th, as far as transformation, regeneration, perhaps through relationships, which would be the 7th house, and do so in very exuberant, enthusiastic Sagittarius manner. And it could also be somebody that injects 8th house qualities into their relationship, which is identified by the 7th house. This person may bring astrology, occult, supernatural subjects, things that are connected with mysteries, hidden matters, into things connected with relationships. So, and even the way I look at this is that, okay, when you have duplicated signs, you have them, and you're going to have intercepted houses as well as a result of the intercepted signs. So let's say that this person that I described had Sagittarius on those two houses, on the 7th and 8th, and let's say that they had the 6th house intercepted, and the sign was Scorpio. Well, Scorpio is about termination, end of things. It's figuratively, as far as death goes, and maybe perhaps not literal, but in a figurative sense. And if Libra was on the 6th house cusp, well, this could indicate a person that may be very tactful, diplomatic, in terms of their work, very refined, and may not want to rock the boat or make waves so much in terms of maybe ending something that's a work-related matter, because they're trying to keep peace and tranquility in that type environment. Well, what you do is the duplicated signs is where you look for a resolution to extricate yourself from the problems that could be identified by the intercepted house and sign. So in this case, Sagittarius is the duplicated sign. So by perhaps through philosophy, even religion, just general expansiveness, being able to broaden the person's horizons in general, having that kind of optimistic outlook can help provide a resolution to the interception, in this case Scorpio, in the 6th house. In the houses where Sagittarius was on, this person can look to relationships, which is the 7th, and matters connected perhaps with regeneration, transformation, and doing so in a, you could say, in a rather ebullient, expansive Sagittarius way. And being able to do this, perhaps this person can find ways out of the problems identified by the interception. So anyway, people, that's pretty much what I have to say as far as Sagittarius being duplicated on houses in a natal horoscope. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Capricorn on 2 houses in a natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.